Hey, Universe and mining family. Grab your shovels and your pickaxes. Welcome to the show. I'm Nemesis, and of course, I'm not your babysitter. Do your own research, but let's dig in. Yo, Crypto Nation and mining family, what's going on out there, guys? Yo! So, do you guys like playing with toys? You like playing with, like, RC cars, you know? Yo! This one's actually old school, guys. Check that out. This one's like from the 70s. Or do you like to fly? Ooh, some dronage action. Now, you're sitting here probably thinking to yourself, yo, what does all this stuff have to do with mining? I thought you're mining or hot rods. I mean, you're like, at least this you understand. I'm a hot rod guy. You know, I got an old school RC car. That's a no-brainer, right, guys? But I mean, what does that really have to do with mining? I mean, especially me having this sitting out, guys. Yo, think about it. Why would I have something like this out? Have you ever wondered how it is you're going to sit there and play with your sensible toys and make some passive income, guys? Yo, I've got something for you. So, check this out, guys. So, there is a company called Aristal AR and Core Scientific. Aristal AR does AI and like drones. Ooh, drones, yo. And Core Scientific is a blockchain development company. So I've got to do a little bit of research on that Core Scientific company a little bit, but they're wanting to make a mining software. What was it? Minder and Minder OS, which would be their own custom software. And guys, check this out, man. They're going to be mining some of that Monero. I always tell people, in the future, everything's going to mine Monero. So, I mean, if you're going to mine Monero, you might as well be putting it into your own personal wallet, I guess, you know, if you know, when in Rome, right, guys? So, if you guys are wondering how it is that you can sit there and fly these bad boys around and make some passive income, you're going to have to check out some of this next-gen hardware. Now, me, myself, this is like flying the Yugo, guys. I have crashed this thing 100 times. I will sit there and fly this around before I pull out the Ferrari and fly that around. Boom. I know, bad joke, right? But these other machines, you know, they're going to be pricey. I didn't see any pricing or anything like that associated with this as of yet, and but I know that my mother, she's got one that's got I mean, this one's got a little camera on there too. That's basically what this is, but I'm not going to be able to fly with that, so it's not like I can interface it with my phone and fly. So this one's got a line of sight limitation, but my mother's, she can hook it up to an app on her phone and actually cruise it out as far as the radio range will allow it. Something like 7 miles. It's like, holy cow, that thing's got some crazy range. And so I would imagine that's going to be how some of these newer ones are. I mean, hers was like $800, maybe $1,000 for it. So I mean, those things are pricey. And I mean, this one, thank God, doesn't cost that much for this one. But I mean, I have my limitations. I've got to be able to see it, and 9 times out of 10 I crash it. I'm very good about that. It's like this thing's got a mind of its own. A little bit of wind and it's like whoop, because it's like as soon as the thing turns around, all the controls that you have are now backwards, and you got to think backwards real quick. yeah, that's not my cup of tea. So I crash this thing a lot. So I like try to move it real slow. This way I get used to it. And then I bring it up into the air, and then the thing turns a little bit, and it's like game over. I've got to like kind of follow it as I'm like looking up. Because if I don't, either I'm going to crash or it's going to crash. So this thing has duffed it I don't know how many times, and the thing still works. Batteries don't last for anything in this particular model. It's got those like battery packs that once you see the package, poof, you got to get rid of them. Those things are like explosives waiting to happen. So, but that's a different thing. But like I was saying, they've got some of these newer electronics. They're going to be coming out. They're going to be mining that Monero or any other various coins probably in the future. I would actually be interested to see if this software will be allowed to mine other coins. You know, make it like, how can I put it? Because they're using the CPU processor. That's why Monero is able to be mined. Okay, so that's one of the benefits of Monero. So you can still mine it on a CPU. But I would be interested more to see if they made like a regular OS system on there where I can, hook it into my computer via maybe a USB and actually reconfigure this to mine something else other than Monero. Maybe, some Raven coins, some Ethereum Classic, I don't know, input mineable coin here, and being able to change out the mining programs. But that's just how me as a miner would be thinking about it. But it is kind of cool to see that they're able to embed those into the newer drones and stuff like that. I would also be curious to see if the feature being on versus the feature being off, how much flight time do you really get? Because I know with the little batteries that this thing gets, it's like it takes an hour to charge the battery for 5 minutes worth of usage. Yeah. So the battery to flight ratio, at least on this one, is not the greatest. I know on the bigger models they've got bigger battery packs, but you're talking probably a few hours of at least flight time. I'd be pretty curious to see if if they take something that would have 5 hours worth of flight time and all of a sudden you get 1 hour worth of flight time because you're mining while you're working, right? But at least if you get one of those ones, now this is no financial advice, I'm not telling you to go get one, but if you're an avid flyer, you can sit there and actually be making a little bit of passive income with your drone. So definitely, if you are a drone pilot, dude, let me know in the comments down below what kind of drone you have, and would you be interested to see if your drone could be mining some Monero or any other various coin? Drop some comments in down below, guys. That would be amazing, guys. And like always, oh snaps, definitely smash that like button. Yeah, definitely smash that like button, subscribe, share these videos, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.